Buckingham Palace is making headlines once again. In what's being called one of the most significant decisions of his reign, King Charles III has initiated changes that could permanently alter the structure of the British royal family. The monarch appears to be taking decisive action regarding both Prince Harry and Prince Andrew's positions within the line of succession, following a series of developments that have captivated observers worldwide. This isn't merely tabloid fodder. It represents a fundamental shift in how the House of Windsor operates. Welcome to Royal Update, where we break down the facts behind this extraordinary situation. The story began unfolding on Friday, October 17th, when Prince Andrew made a startling announcement. The 65-year-old Duke of York revealed his decision to relinquish his royal titles, citing ongoing controversy as a distraction from the king's work and the broader mission of the royal family. The titles being surrendered include the Duke of York, Earl of Inverness, Baron Kalile, and his Knight Grand Cross of the Royal Victorian Order. Additionally, Andrew is withdrawing from his position as a Royal Knight Companion of the Most Noble Order of the Garter. These aren't merely symbolic gestures. Each represents centuries of royal tradition and carries significant weight within the institution. In his public statement, Andrew emphasized his commitment to duty, referencing his 2019 decision to step back from public engagements. He noted that, with the king's approval, further action was necessary. Despite this withdrawal, Andrew maintains his innocence regarding all allegations, particularly those connected to Jeffrey Epstein and claims made by Virginia Giuffre. However, these denials haven't prevented the erosion of his standing within the royal hierarchy. 2 days following Andrew's announcement, Buckingham Palace made a subtle yet significant update. The official royal website was revised, removing the Duke of York designation from Andrew's listing. More notably, his position in the line of succession was completely eliminated. This wasn't a technical oversight, it was a deliberate statement. King Charles appears to be establishing a firm precedent. Scandal has consequences, even for those born into royalty. Andrew isn't alone in facing potential consequences. Prince Harry, currently fifth in the succession line after his brother William and William's 3 children, may also see his position affected. If you're following this developing story, subscribe to Royals Explored for continued updates on this unprecedented situation. The relationship between Harry and the royal family has been strained since 2020, when he and Meghan Markle stepped back from official duties and relocated to California. Their subsequent public statements, including high-profile interviews and Harry's memoir, have created a complex dynamic that King Charles must now navigate. Recent changes to the royal website have also affected Harry's title presentation, which royal commentators interpret as a significant signal. The implication is clear: the path forward requires careful consideration. Speculation is mounting that Charles may be contemplating formal changes to Harry's succession status, a move that would have far-reaching implications for the monarchy's structure. Public reaction has been mixed. Supporters of the king's approach argue that modern monarchy requires accountability and that maintaining institutional integrity must take precedence. They believe these difficult decisions are necessary for the crown's long-term credibility. Critics, however, express concern about potential long-term damage to family relationships and question whether such actions serve the monarchy's best interests. Alterations to the line of succession are exceptionally rare in British royal history and carry substantial constitutional significance. These aren't simply matters of protocol. They touch on fundamental questions about the monarchy's future and relevance. King Charles appears committed to making difficult decisions, regardless of personal cost, suggesting he views these actions as essential to the institution's survival. Critical questions remain unanswered. Will Harry and Meghan's Duke and Duchess of Sussex titles be affected? What implications exist for their children, Archie and Lilibet? Can Prince Andrew's public standing ever be restored, or will his removal from royal life become permanent? These questions are generating intense discussion across continents, and the answers will likely influence the monarchy for decades. This represents a pivotal moment in King Charles's reign. His decisions now will shape historical assessments of his leadership and the monarchy's trajectory. Stay connected with Royals Explored for ongoing coverage of this developing story. Subscribe and enable notifications to receive the latest updates as this situation continues to evolve. We want to hear from you. What's your perspective on these potential changes to the line of succession? Share your thoughts in the comments below.